I'll go back to our Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. When we last left off, we had discovered the Grey Wardens were using blood magic to try and conscript demons to them and take them into the to basically try and kill the old gods, or at least that's the plan. In reality, Corypheus is going to use them to make a new blight. But before we go into the next area, I want to talk to everybody.
Yes.
Tell me about the Montiliers.
Well, my parents are alive and in good health. They live in our estate in Antiva City. Of my four siblings, most attend to the running of the family vineyards. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette attends the spring reception at the palace. My youngest sister has no head for social engagements.
Why are you overseeing your siblings' social lives?
It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
Okay.
What do these Antivan heads of the households do if they don't run it?
They work and provide guidance. I've taken advice from my parents. Well, mostly mother. Father's more of an artist. He's rather gauche, but we never can dissuade him from running his own salons. Between him and my siblings, mother's looking forward to my taking over the estate.
Between that and the Inquisition, when do you ever rest?
Delegation helps a great deal. But managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
Is running your family's estate that important to you?
I'm responsible for their welfare. A Montilier never shuns their familial duty. Taxing as those duties can sometimes be.
I think you're too finicky to give those responsibilities to the rest of your family.
You don't know them. But Lorien in charge, or Antoine, or Yvette? No, truly. It must be me.
Okay.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
So we'll speak more to her about her family later. We'll talk to Vivian. See if she has anything new for us. Chairs. Chairs in the way.
I always have time for you, my dear.
Your locked books have been found.
My dear, you are a treasure.
Right.
My dear, did you need me for something?
Okay. Favors for the favors. The first enchanter is done. So I found her books. Varric is missing.
Worship?
You have anything new to say, Gatsby?
Do you have insight into the source these tiles are supposed to depict?
I don't know about that. Solus?
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor.
Okay,
Take
jeez.
out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
He disapproves?
Corypheus an army.
That's not the point. Even if they could succeed, the entire idea is wrong. Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
Okay, jeez.
We'll talk later.
Yell at me, asshole. Anyway, I can't believe he actually disapproved of me also mentioning the demons. Dorian?
Always with the questions. What will people say?
Nothing new from you.
Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
Thank you.
It doesn't surprise me you found the Wardens mixed up in all this. From first-hand experience, you should be wary anytime my old order is involved.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
A few malcontents claim you've put us in a new circle, but most are relieved to be safe.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, nothing new from her.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Liliana, how's my favorite spy master?
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
Our agent stationed near Adamant reports strange sounds. Curious lights around the fortress. At least 2 scouts have gone missing. We must make our move, and quickly.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. Next is Cullen. I went the long way around. Move, jerk. I really don't like Silas. He's kind of an ass. Hey, Cullen.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
Not by choice. They were manipulated by Corypheus.
Not sure that's a comfort. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. Blackwall presence has helped. Knowing there's one warden immune to corruption has given people hope. Corypheus' grasp is not inescapable.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Indeed. Okay. Got Vivian. Got Dorian. Got Josephine. I don't know where Varric is, though. Varric is normally right here. Oh well. Guess I'm not talking to Varric. That's nice. Is this where those murals go? Interesting. Okay, let's talk to Blackwell next. He probably has a lot to say about the Grey Wardens.
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
What do you think we'll uncover in Adamant?
Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare, then die painfully. I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the order.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Can understand his not so sunny disposition.
could be more important?
Oh, you mean because I changed this to a healing place? Doesn't look much like improvements have been made, but whatever.
Inquisitor.
I wondered why all Skyhold seems suddenly brighter.
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
I have to go.
Wonder if I can romance her. Cassandra. Ooh, it's been new for Cassandra.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes, possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers among the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow. Yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him.
Good point.
That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
You got it. Anything for my one of my favorite girls. But not my favorite.
Track that Venatori mage back
Oh,
to
hi.
the fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Good point.
I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
Well, maybe I'll be doing that next instead of the ball. But for now, I still have a few more people to talk to. Still have to talk to Cassandra just to make sure she has nothing more to add to me. Oh, and she does.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blight. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
Good
I
point.
know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging.
Good point.
Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I do what must be done. What other choice is there?
The demands of the moment.
Exactly.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I am glad you are here.
That was very nice. I'm getting to know Cassandra a lot more now, too.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing Seekers, Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I like Sarah, but Cassandra has a point. I wouldn't put it past her either. Graham?
Your worship?
Nothing new.
We'll talk later.
Bull?
Hey, good to... Are you using a new soap or something? Got one of those scented bath things? Because I don't want this to sound weird, but you smell really good. Almost dragon-y. Alright, that sounded weird.
I've started training as a reaper. Part of the process involves drinking dragon blood.
Ah, okay. That'll do it. I mean, we all smell a bit better than the elves and the humans. But you're just working it now. I've heard about reapers. Brutally efficient. Get meaner the more they hurt. Warriors after my own heart.
I've noticed that your fighting style has a lot in common with a reaver. Are you...
No. Guess I just stumbled on a similar style. I've always been good at reading. Part of that is knowing how to make them flinch. They can hit me, they can hurt me, but they can't beat me.
Is there any reason dragon blood smells good to you?
Nothing I know of. Always had a thing for dragons, though. Most Canari do. Maybe there's something tying us to them, deep in blood. Or maybe it's just that dragons are really badass.
You don't have any trouble with reavers then?
Not with their fighting style, anyway. I care more about the why than the what. So, why'd you start drinking blood?
I like inflicting
I
pain.
like the raw ferocity of the reavers. The way they tear into enemies with abandon.
Yeah, that makes sense. As Inquisitor, you've got to keep track of the diplomatic crap, the tactical planning. Sometimes, you just want to cut loose and rip someone apart. Just make sure you come back.
There was actually another matter I wanted to discuss.
What you got?
see you later.
Nice talking with you, boss.
God, I love Butterbull. I really wish. I really wish I wasn't so invested in pairing up with Sarah, because I'd really like to pair up with Iron Bull too. Where'd Cole go?
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle, blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault.
That was interesting.
Better.
She doesn't blame herself anymore?
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong. Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it, but it helped. That's what matters.
Agreed. That was very interesting. Can you do that with me? I've got a few things I regret. A few things weighing me down. I wish Cole was my friend.
Inquisitor.
Let's go talk to him some more.
I'm running sales. They're drinking.
Welcome
And
back.
leaving. What did I tell you?
Is that what they want the faithful to think?
Hey, Cole.
He is quiet behind the noise. The little bottle makes him shake, but he tests the chains.
So, Cole. I'll talk to you later.
I already did those. What's this? Cool. Alright. One last person to talk to.
So we're attacking Wardens now. That's kissing great.
I'll be back
Nothing new from her.
There's you, yes?
No.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Okay. So, with that, we can finally move on. Let's head to the briefing room. And see if we can't do something about those Grey
Thanks for
Wardens.
asking, Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
I really want to go do side missions right now, but I promised I would do main missions.
Worship.
So let's summon the War Council. Let's see what we've got. Ah, that's one thing we've got. Alright, I'm going to... There's 3 that I want. All party members gain 10% increase in all defenses. Maximum focus goes up to 200. And what was the other one? The other one was inventory. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna have to go with this one. I know it seems like a waste, but I'm getting sick and tired of coming back and forth because I run out of space. Locate the missing seekers. The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they, in particular Lord Seeker Lucius, were nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth may come to light. Liliana. Someone must have seen the Seekers or given them safe harbor, entice them with a reward, and leads will follow, or the Seekers may have secret hideaways according to Cassandra. These would be the first places agents should search. Well, Liliana made this report, so let's have Liliana do the search. All that glitters. We've received reports. We've received reports of an abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffin Wing. According to the locals, the mine is still capable of producing and is abandoned only because of the threat of the Darkspawn attack with operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep? It should add considerably to our income for the future. I can send soldiers set up the camp mines right away, sir.
Inquisitor.
Improving morale. Commander. Our work continues in the approach. It's difficult to post, but our soldiers are determined to represent the Inquisition as best they can. Morale flags at times, but we manage. Let me just, alright, this is just gathering medals. Just something interesting. Secure a source of water. Information is not desperate, but if we maintain presence, western approach. Let's worry about this one first. Improving morale. Perhaps a distraction would help. We can see descending books. They could set up a small library. Shoes sound better, though. Rubber shoes sound better. A good meal sounds even better, too. So we'll have her worry about the water for now. Outposts will not last without water. Few scouts could search for a water source.
Let us begin.
Okay. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defend its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clairol from raising an army of demons and Inquisition forces, will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. Recommend levels 12 to 15. I'm level 17.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. Thanks to our Lady Ambassador.
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabot. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news. None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army. That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can't breach the gate. Not if the Wardens already have their demons.
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, we march on Adamant.
Sounds good. Here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood oh, I already read that. Confirm. Let's do this. Let's do this eventually. Come on. These load times. Really feel sorry for those Grey Wardens. I mean, they're just terrified. Ow. Look how its face like shaped like a giant fist. I heard a Wilhelm scream. Uh-oh. We got demons. Okay.
Pull back! They're through! Alright, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive.
Alright.
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Okay. It's been a while since we had a big battle like this. It's kind of exciting. Alright, Sarah? Your stamina is exhausted. You fight even harder, lashing out with a fury to win the fight. Cool. Oh, I have to get this first. I don't want that. Longshot now rips through every enemy along its path, doing damage with each extra hit. Long range now deals even more damage to at greater ranges. Let's do this one. Vivian. Draw back energy release from your enemies and your attacks against them. Any successful attack strengthens your barrier. The more damage you do, the more powerful your barrier grows. Whenever you have a barrier active, enemies who attack you will take damage return. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So, what do we got? We've got the big one, which is find Grey Warden Chlorel. And we got this one, find a way to the battlements. I've got the Grey Warden with me. He did say he'd be watching my back. All who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Stick this in your taint, Blighty. Alright.
Keep your distance.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill Wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the Wardens would listen to reason.
Good. What is this? What is this circle? I do not know what this circle is. Something to do with the walls? Did mention clearing out the walls. Okay. Well, so far this path is pretty linear, but treasure. I got me treasure. Discovered the battlements. Okay.
You can press on ahead, your worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
And this feels really bad. Killing so many Grey Wardens. But we have to stop this. Man, we don't need more supplies. I will loot all your money, though. Hi. Six damage. Alright, that's 2.
I thought your men could use some help out here.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Alright, there's that way. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Aha. Well, this seems to be one way forward, so... Unless I can jump down here. Main Bailey. Cool. Oh, this was the way I was supposed to go. Shoot.
Wardens, we are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. My sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens. Then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants.
What? Fighting the blight? Keeping the world safe from dark spawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tavinta ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Corel.
Bring it through!
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Corel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven and Hunterfell, at Aesley and Denerim. This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
Corel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Uh-oh. Stab him in the back.
Corel,
Help the Inquisitor!
All right. Ouch. That's a really strong pride demon. Ouch. Stop punching me in the face. Alright. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if I can go back and redo that area because I missed one of the things. Nope. This is probably going to get me back to this, bring me closer to the start, but that's okay. Alright, I'm back here. That's fine. This is fine. I have to fight that pride demon again, but that's okay. Oh, apparently I already got this stuff.
We're all going down. Probably need our help over there, right?
Where is he going? I didn't think you could panic a pride demon.
Another one clear.
I suggest we hurry. Demons will make short work of our forces.
Oh, that's all of them, right? That's why I got the 200 influence. Yes, it must be. An amulet of power. Alright, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to redo. Oh darn, I already picked that up, unfortunately. I'll redo that one fight, and that is where we'll pick up next time. So, as always, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a like, a comment, perhaps, or share it with others. And as always, have a good day, and take care.